See that? A post office. Boring. That's the point. Somewhere in America right now, a grown man is filming a clerk through that window and getting paid for it. They call it journalism. Stick around. I'll show you what it actually is.
On behalf of the framers, we wish America a very happy 250th anniversary of this document.
In 1791, 55 men in powdered wigs wrote the First Amendment. Freedom of speech.
Go ahead.
Freedom of the
Try
press.
and stop me.
They could not have imagined him. This is a First Amendment audit.
They know I'm here.
A grown man,
Any reaction.
a camera,
Reaction is content.
a
and
post
content
office.
is money.
A post office. He will say almost nothing. He will film everything. On a good day, he out-earns the postmaster.
What do you hide?
He'll tell you he's a watchdog, a journalist. He calls himself, and this is real, the Humane Society for Humans, here to protect you. Keep those words in mind, because for the next 20 minutes, you'll watch the watchdog become the thing he claims to police. This isn't a hobby. It's an industry.
Why are you so aggressive?
It has schools. It has stars. It has a curriculum. We enrolled.
Know your public spaces, people. The sidewalk, the street, that sad little strip by the curb that nobody loves, that is yours. That is America. You put one toe on that man's property. You put on that sidewalk, you can film. You can narrate his divorce, and he cannot do a thing about it. That class is the system working for us.
Public property! I am on public property, sir! You cannot do anything about it!
You can feel the rage coming off this guy, folks.
The property line class is your best friend. You stand right here, one boot on freedom, and you narrate. You narrate his lawn, his posture, his life choices.
Perhaps we should have been more specific.
So good at
There's
this,
a whole
well,
pipeline. At the
before
bottom,
I was top
masked
3 in
beginners.
Beanie Baby
One
in
make or break
1988.
clip.
You could just
In the middle,
stand there,
grinders.
stand there and stare.
100,000
The whole movie was a
subscribers.
silent
At the
stare.
top, unmasked
The most law
stars
enforcement
with
officer
lawyers.
summoned by
And
a
above them all,
single-armed
a man who
of
doesn't even
dangerousness
audit.
in IT.
He just watches the footage and grades it.
Auditing
A
of the
critic. With citations. He out-earns the entire field.
Do you have a problem with me
The academy
filming you?
teaches a craft. The loom, film a stranger
I am
until they
auditing.
crack. The non-answer.
public.
The press pass, laminated in crayon. Real detail,
not mind me,
documented.
folks. Just
And the crown
exercising
jewel,
my rights.
knowing the
Subscribers.
exact second to go
We are
live.
growing.
The mask is a
Sir,
tell. You wear it when you
wanna be
can't
a-
yet afford the lawsuit. It
Let's
comes
just
off at a
say,
certain income.
me and him,
The academy
we
is an
have had a
equal
talk.
opportunity employer.
We went digital, boys. We went digital.
Digital? Digital's got no soul, son. You cannot hear the click.
Back in '78, I audited a courthouse with a Super 8. Folks didn't have rights back then. They just took your camera and 2 of your teeth. A workbook? Son, in my day, the workbook was a bail bondsman's business card.
You want to audit? You earn it. Feel the weight of the First Amendment.
So, where do we put the SD cards?
A card? Son, I developed my audits in a dark room.
But here's the trick. Do it on public property with a camera, and the law calls it press. Same behavior, different name. That's the whole loophole.
What is this thing?
This is where it stops being funny. They started walking into churches, filming during service, baiting ushers and deacons, people who came to pray. A sanctuary for content. Yeah, this is messed up. Meet Justice Jason. He's not real. But everything he does is documented somewhere.
Why you being aggressive
Watch the
with
move
me,
that runs
bro?
the whole industry.
Huh? Why you so aggressive?
Off camera, to the officer,
Huh? You
hostile,
gonna do something
refuses
about it?
to identify,
'Cause it's
pleads the
all on
fifth,
camera.
a dozen
Am I being
questions,
detained?
answers none.
Am
And the instant a reaction
I
lands,
being
watch, he flips.
compliant,
Now he's the
documenting for my
choir
2
boy.
million
I'm just peacefully
for my
recording.
viewers.
Why is everyone so
Friend, you
aggressive?
stand right here, one
Two
boot on
people,
freedom, and you narrate,
one
you
man,
narrate his
10
lawn,
seconds
his
apart. The victim, manufactured on demand. Some of them announce it, on their own camera. They want the confrontation, for the views. One told a national outlet his rivals call the police on themselves when the audit gets too boring.
My man,
Premeditation,
do you know your
on the
rights
record,
on a public
in their own
sidewalk?
words.
And then he says the other fella's aggressive. It's a bold move, son. It's also what not to do. Because the calm ones, they just leave. And you can't sell a man's back.
You feel intimidated right now? Huh? Because it is all on camera, baby. The subject is fleeing. Note the time. You serve in the public, then you answer to me. Do you know your rights?
Cups on the house, sir.
She waived her rights.
Now, this last one, class, this is the one I want burned into you. Because Jason, he found a fella who wasn't going to walk away. You never dare the calm one, son. Never.
You mad? You look mad. Do something about it. Hit me, hit me, hit me!
Oh my God, you actually made me. Holy crap!
Hit me clip of the year. You want to do something? Do it. Hit me. I have a right to film public building.
The building has to comply. It is the law. Probably.
The officer thinks this is over, but every second is being recorded. And this is all going in my FOIA request. Smile, officer. You are in my documentary now. Cooperative, for now.
And when they push back, you cite, son. Don't matter if it is real. You look them dead in the eye and say Heineck versus Tostada, 1962, a Budweiser late-night taco landmark case. You cite the beer you had last night and the food you ate, and you say it with your whole chest. They can't look it up fast enough. That is the law now, baby. Now, back in my day, class, you could just stand there and stare. That was the whole move, the silent stare. But these young folks today, they want content, angles, a narrative. The stare just don't monetize like it used to. Times change, son. Y'all think the aggression is the strategy. Nah, baby.
People think this is about rights. It's about revenue. 4 streams: ad money, live donations, $25 Know Your Rights PDFs, and the big one, suing the town when it panics. One of these guys got a court to put a dollar figure on his live stream. 30 grand. We'll get there. So how does a man with a phone and a grievance make a living? 4 ways. 1. Ads. YouTube pays creators a share of ad revenue. The people being filmed said plainly. The more confrontational,
That was
the
my
more
audit.
viral.
I saw him first.
I have it in 4K.
A calm
Purchasing
officer
a
gets fewer
federally
views.
scheduled
Force,
substance?
an arrest,
Anyone?
more. The incentive
Anyone?
isn't accuracy, it's escalation. 2. Live donations, super chats, cash tips, on screen, in real time. The audience pays live for the confrontation.
3
3.
times today.
Merch and manuals.
Amateur.
One
I
auditor
got asked to
told a
leave a
court he sells
Wendy's
legal documents, a $25
Batteries
Know
at
Your Rights
2%.
guide. 4. And this is the
Mine
real
too.
business,
We can both
lawsuits.
just
When a rattled
stop.
town oversteps, the auditor sues. In Texas, one auditor won $75,000. A federal court itemized $30,000 of it as lost revenue from his videos and live streams. Read that again? A judge put a dollar value on a live stream. Colorado Springs paid $41,000. An officer grabbed a camera. Colorado town paid $9,500. Over a post office. In Georgia, one man's arrest cost the city $55,000.
Fully
And go
within
back
my
to where the right
rights.
was won.
Just
Boston
document.
wrongly arrested a man for filming police. It paid $170,000.
funds.
Now insurers
I
send
have
towns memos on how to
every
survive these encounters. So towns just settle. That's the mill. The math is simple, and it is ugly. The more inflamed the moment, the bigger the check. Which means the clerk was never the story. The mother was never the story. The barber was never the story. You are not the audience. You are the inventory.
The ladies division, harassment and equal opportunity employer. The payout, 0. Class dismissed.
Behind every viral confrontation is someone who just came to work. A barber shop.
Tried to silence me today.
2 men who saved
But the
for
camera-
years to open it.
The camera never.
A camera in the window. Customers get uneasy. They leave.
Why you being aggressive with me?
The owner
bro?
walks out to
Huh?
ask why.
Why you so aggressive?
That's the whole
Why
con.
you being aggressive
Bait
with
the
me,
one who
bro?
cares enough
Huh?
to respond.
Why you so aggressive?
A front counter clerk can't even refuse to be filmed.
Good evening.
She offered him a
Welcome
coffee.
to the-
She followed the process. It
People
still
ask me,
ended
"How
up
did you get so good
online.
at this?" Well,
And the officer? Any sigh, any eye roll, any flat okay, clipped, branded aggressive. The only way to win is to become a robot, which is exactly what departments now train.
But why bring a security guard to a barber shop, my friend? We are just cutting hair here.
I've been all up this block, man. Filmed the gym down the street. Lady in the window doing her reps. She didn't complain. She just kept going. That is a professional.
But my friend, why didn't you just come in? Just ask us. This is a little weird, no? Don't you think it's weird?
I have a right to do this. I have a right. You understand me? A right.
Yes, we understand you have the right. We are asking why.
I have a right. You understand me? A right.
Hang on. I'm gonna edit that part.
Don't you touch me! I have no way of snow and abetting. Don't you touch me! I know my rights. Nor in a binging 10. This is public property. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Roll for free. Now, sometimes I pull the FOIA request, and I do not want just a traffic stop. No, I want the officer's entire day, the body cam, all of it, from the moment that man wakes up. Okay, here we go.
Morning, Daddy. Morning, Daddy.
Morning, bud. Eat up now.
Be safe today.
Always am. Love you. My brother had a little donut shop. They stood in his window, filmed his customers till they stopped coming in. He lost it. There's no reason for that, so don't feed it. Stay calm, be kind, and they got nothing to sell.
Here's the thing. Recording your government, that's real. That's protected. Filming a cop on a sidewalk, filing a records request, that's the free press doing its job. The line was never the camera. It's the conduct. Cornering a clerk to sell the meltdown isn't journalism.
To be fair, this started somewhere honest. Session in 1991, a camcorder caught the beating of Rodney King. Citizen video became a check on power. Session in 2000. In 2011, a federal court said it plainly. You have the right to record police in public. That ruling is real, and it matters. Filing records requests, filming a public meeting, holding a government accountable, that is what the free press was built for. The line was never the camera. The line is conduct and location. On a sidewalk, filming a cop, protected. Looming over a clerk until she cracks, refusing to leave, then selling the meltdown, that is not journalism. That's the grift wearing journalism's coat.
Wait, you don't understand. I'm supposed to be covering this.
Every hustle needs a customer. Who pays to watch a stranger's worst afternoon? The audience splits down the middle of the country.
Live, everybody.
One
we
America,
are live right now.
faith, work, order, recoils. The other clicks, subscribes, sends the super chat. And the algorithm doesn't care who's right, it rewards whatever keeps you watching, which is the video where somebody loses it. A peer-reviewed study found the cause, selective editing, algorithm-driven echo chambers. The machine feeds you the meltdown. It cuts the boring parts, and it calls that journalism. So here's the question the whole thing rests on. Right now, somewhere, a stranger's worst 2 minutes is running as somebody else's entertainment. A man just opening his shop. A woman just mailing a package. They never agreed to it. They never understood what the content even was. Is that right? Strip the money out. Look at what's left. A grown man with a crayon badge. An app to synergize harassment. A trophy for the best meltdown. And an instructor who'll tell you, to your face, he's not here to ruin days. He's here to get clicks. Here's the good news. And it's provable. One thing has ever shrunk this. Not a law, not a lawsuit. California's DMV adopted a no-reaction policy. Audits dropped.
Oh, you look hungry.
The content dies without the confrontation. Boring is bulletproof. The founders gave everyone a voice. They trusted us to know the difference between using it and selling it.
I've been out here 2 hours. Nobody will take the bait. Where
is the content.
Yeah, no, we've had just about enough of these fellas with the cameras, don't you know? So I called in a consultant, a specialist. Real nice fella, wears a mask, but real nice.
Thanks for having me, folks. Here's the thing. You can't beat these guys with a law. Trust me. It's their constitution, too. But you can beat them with kindness. See, the camera needs a reaction. That's the whole product. So you starve it. You smile, you say, have a great day, and you keep walking. That's it. That's the whole plan.
All right, folks, new plan. We're gonna kill them with kindness. Now listen, there's been asses since the dawn of time, don't you know? They just never had a camera before. So we don't feed it. We wave, we smile.
So what do you do when one shows up? Simple. You give him nothing. No reaction. No meltdown. No content. That's the whole trick. Boring is bulletproof. The Constitution gave everybody a voice. The trick is knowing the difference between using it and selling it. You want to know what a First Amendment audit really is? A grown man walks into a post office, points a camera at an old lady, says nothing, and waits for her to crack. That's the whole business.
You want to fight? Anybody? I got rights. This is public.
Nah, buddy. Not today. Not here. You folks enjoy your meal.
Come on. Let's take a little walk. So you're looking for a fight, huh?
Oh, crap. Let's go, Pete!
Look, they say they're auditors, First Amendment, Constitution, free press, like they're heroes. But those things, they were written so the plaintiffs and row were the line. That's what it was for. Not so some grown lawyer and show kids fertile bay clays for clicks for 2 and 8 check. That ain't journalism. That's disgusting, and it needs to stop.
People are just trying to have a good day, man. They leave the house looking to enjoy themselves. You got a dad taking his kid out for some food, a guy who worked all week taking his little girl to Sunday brunch. Life is tough enough as it is, and then these assholes show up with a camera looking for a reaction trying to ruin it. Nah, that's not how it's gonna go. Not on my watch.